It was just what we coaches know as a very bad practice. And I snapped. I lost it. I don't know what I said. All I remember is screaming, throwing a fit, and telling my team to go get a drink, take a break. At that point, I remember thinking I'm about to have a heart attack. And I stood with an FCA staff member, Drew Beard, and he told me about three-dimensional coaching. And I remember standing there just thinking about all the things that that could give to not just a program, but to a community, to a staff. We're going to do the first dimension things and be great at our X's and O's and our tactics and the schemes that we put out. But we're going to be very intentional about the second dimension of how to incorporate team cohesion, how to get the most out of kids through different ways of motivation. Our goal is to be that third dimension, to show that it's more than just about sport, that it's about caring for somebody as a person first and as a player second.
Before, they played out of fear. They played out of, I'll get punished if I don't do this correctly.
We went and took our most skilled kids and pulled them to the side and said, we want you to go teach your other teammates.
It's going to be awkward. I don't know this kid. You know, he's young. We're not going to be on the same type of levels. But then you get to connect with them, and you see a little bit of yourself in them.
The ability to go and teach something that they had been taught, the pride that it gave them.
When I bought into it and actually saw what it could do, it changed my life. It really did. It changed my life as a whole.
We were just together all the time. It was fun, and there was no arguing in the locker room.
And the kids were starting to buy into the brotherhood and the family.
Going to another coach's house just felt like another home outside of our own homes.
Once or twice a week, we'd go eat at our position coaches' houses.
It was just a way for us to make a relationship with those kids off the field, and for them to be in our homes and have a meal, to sit down together and have a meal.
They started to connect with who these kids were and what they were trying to accomplish. Our community really fell in love with this team.
I'd never seen that in this community before, of our community coming together to support our students.
That first game, I knew it was going to be a great season, and we'd have a good turnout from the community.
It brought the whole community together as one.
And that just continued to grow through the rest of the season.
We knew we had something special, that's something that could really, flip the town upside down, and that's basically what happened.
It was a constant story, running story throughout the year. There was dynamics to it constantly. Somebody would shine, and then another kid would shine the next week.
Felt like the odds were against us. They were going to keep fighting. It was just that will to win that he developed in our kids.
I had never seen a coaching staff bond together the way that coaching staff has done.
And then the day of the championship, that was just packed.
Our field goal kicker walks up. He kicks a game-winning field goal to win the game. And they call a timeout right as he kicks the ball. You kick that field goal to win, and even though you hit it, it didn't count. And he goes back out on the field, and right before he kicks the ball, he turns and looks at Coach Reed, and Coach Reed looks at him and says, no matter whether you hit this or not, I'm still going to love you, and you're an amazing kid. He goes, I got this, Coach Reed. He walks out, kicks a 40-yard field goal to win state championship game.
It wasn't a wow moment. It wasn't a slow motion moment. It became more about the daily victories that we had, the season victories, and not just the state championship.
These kids develop leadership skills that will carry them far beyond the football fields on Friday nights.
Not only did we survive a physical drought, we survived an emotional and faith-driven drought in this community.
I had to change inside to get to the heart of my players.